All right, good morning, everyone. Um, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update on the price action and talk a little bit about support resistance flips because I reference them a lot. So it's important you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about and how to identify them for yourself. So you know what? I'm going to use the 15-minute chart and I'm going to delete these levels and we can just visualize this together. So this is one way that you can identify support resistance flips. You see, as price came down here, we started losing these levels. This was support. Actually, I'll just highlight it. Support, support. This was resistance. Now we lost this uh, support and we came down to here and then we back tested it. So if I draw these as horizontal lines, this was support and now it's resistance, right? We've flipped it into resistance and now we're claiming it and back testing it as support. Okay. I mean, this level is like a little range here. You have the wicks through it. So now this level and this level are our resistance. And we push and we back test this level. And then we push through this level and we back test and we flip it to support. Okay. And so now as price comes up, we're rejecting and we bounce off it as support again. But then we also have these levels over here that used to be support. You see, we support, we flipped it as resistance, resistance. Now we're claiming it, we consolidate above it, and then we drop down and we back test this other level, and then we rally off this. And now we've claimed this level more convincingly and back tested it as support. So these are flips, right? You'll see this happen a lot. Pushing through a key level, back testing it, and rallying. Pushing through a key level, back testing it, and rallying. Losing a level, back testing the level below it, so on. So that's a great way to interpret price action. This is why 61K is such a big level, because if we can push through it and back test it, it's just another one of these, right? On a bit of a bigger scale. So I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart. It doesn't just have to be horizontal price action. It can be fib levels. So if we go back to here and I pull the fib from left to right, low to high for these resistances, we can see, so this would have given us these resistance fibs. First the 236. You can see we push through it, we back test it, we reject from the 382 perfectly, we back test the 236, and then we push through the 382. This is on a 4-hour chart. And then we back test it. We rally up and we push up to the 0.5. We reject, reject. We push up, we do a little back test. We go up almost to the 618, back test the 0.5, back test the 0.5, and then push up. Then we drop all the way back down to this 0.5 resistance and back test it, rally back up to the point, or sorry, the 382, up to the 0.5. We kind of test it a little bit, we lose it. And there's new levels in here now because we have price action. But as we push up, we back test the 0.5, we back test the 618 at 51,000, and now we're into we hit the 786, a little rejection, back test. So it's an amazing way to interpret price action because as you can see, we have all these key levels from one pull. I'm going to delete these. We have all these key levels from one fib pull, and we can see price. This pull takes this low to this high, gives us all these levels on the way up. You can see price just interacting with them perfectly. These are incredible trading opportunities. They're incredible take profit opportunities. So, you always want to be watching for support or resistance to be pushed through and then back tested. And that usually means a bullish continuation. This, as an example though, you can claim support and then lose it. Like right here, we claimed it. You can see this wasn't, super bullish. And then we did lose it and back test the lower level again to grab some liquidity. I want to keep this video short. I'm going to do more on support and resistance flips, but I just wanted to do a little update because I talk about them just so much. So, you can start looking for these horizontal flips on really high time frames as well, right? So we had this resistance. I'll delete these. Just in the price action, we had this resistance, and then we came down, we lost it. We back tested a little bit here. We bounced, lost it, back test, resistance, and now we flipped it, and then we consolidated along it here. you know, a lot of times when you see the reason these key horizontal levels are so important just in the price action is there's usually a lot of levels here, right? You just don't realize it yet. Maybe you haven't found them, but the price action just tells you by visually that there's a big level there because you can see these horizontal levels in the price, right? Here, here, here. You could just draw a line across it and say, okay, there must be something very important about this level. Yeah, so I would encourage you guys to do that. You can do it on all time frames. You know, when we go down to the 15-minute chart here, we can see these levels visually. You can see this level. This is actually a big level that we're claiming here too, an intermediary level. I mean, it really is. 61K is still the best for me, but obviously this 59.7 looks like a big level. So, yeah, I mean, this is how I would approach things when you're looking at support resistance flips. Hopefully that's helpful. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll keep crushing it.